Good evening, friends. I'm Rajesh Raut. From my look, you would have guessed. Uh, yes, there were deaths in the family, and I'm saying deaths. We had 4 deaths in the family over a period of 20 days, and all these 4 deaths were corona deaths. Today, I will talk about my journey as far as corona is concerned. I will share my screen, friends. So here I will talk about how I contacted corona, what I went through, what precautions or what remedial stuff that I took, and what was going on in my mind, and the lessons learned. Very, very important. One by one, we'll go. First thing, how did I contact corona? Yes, at times there's a slip. I would have got little careless and I could have contacted corona through any means. One being a member who died in the family uh, while to the hospital and the entire process, or not to blame someone. I could be irresponsible in the journey. And once I knew that I was positive, obvious thing was to fight the corona. Because if you don't fight, corona kills you. Yes, friends, corona kills you. I'm not scaring you, but it is better to wear seat belt and helmet. That's the practice we have been following. Similarly, I would say take it in that sense, not in a negative sense, and hence be very, very careful from this virus called corona. And the first thing, as far as fighting is concerned, we have to distance ourselves from others so that as a responsible citizen, we don't pass on this to someone else. Let this die within us, but we should not die. That should be the mindset. With this thought, let me take you what actually saved me. Yes, my friends, my savior in this entire journey was steam inhalation. And though it is mentioned twice in this PPT, I would recommend do it 4 times, even if you are asymptomatic. Please do this. This helps a lot. You won't believe the kind of help I got through this. The second savior is gargling, hot salt water gargling. It really clears this portion and it does magic. This 4 times gargling, inhalation 4 times, plus some other things that I'll discuss. Very, very important. The gadget, my friends. Oximeter. Whenever I would call up my doctor friends, uh, they will ask, what is your oxygen level? And hence it is very important that one should have a oximeter. And also they will ask, what's your temperature? And hence you should know what's your temperature, because one has body pain, headache, temperature, sore throat, cough, you name it, and it's all together. So you have to be updated about what is going on in your body. Hospitals don't have bed, so you have to stay in your home in an isolation uh, room, and then keep updating your doctors as to what is happening. And once you are tested positive, my doctors recommended I go through these tests: CBC, CRP, ferritin, D-dimer, LDH, LFT, PT, INR. Again, I could not have gone out for getting myself tested. I had to call a technician to my residence. He was made to wear the PPE kit and took the sample, And based on that sample, my doctors again recommended that I should take this medicine. I have to be very responsible in not telling you the medicine that I took, because your test results could be totally different than mine. And hence it is not recommended for me to tell you that you take this medicines. So whatever medicines my doctors recommended, I took that, and I came out of Corona very, very in a healthy manner. Though while I am speaking, I'm still not perfectly healthy. I still have a slight body pain and some weakness, but I'm away from the temperature part. My temperature were dropping down, and it was very difficult to maintain 95. That's the minimum required as far as oximeter is concerned. Um, and then the temperature also. Now it is normal, and I can afford to smile and speak to you. And this is the certificate I got from the municipality of Bhubaneswar, the city where I live, the capital of Orissa. I must bring one aspect of the government. Very commendable job done by BMC. Once they understood that I have corona positive, they came to my doorstep. They gave me a packet of medicine and ORS, nice packet, and they told I have to take this medicine free of cost. At this time, very politely they spoke to me. They kept on calling me 6 times in a day to check how I was doing, and what is my oxygen level, what is my temperature. It was really nice. I never expected, but government also has their own limitation. They can do this much, and they, in their own way, calling me 6 times a day throughout the journey. Uh, I must salute whoever was monitoring this aspect, and they deserve a round of applause. And then they gave me this certificate that I'm fine. I can now go out of my quarantine, and that's such a nice. Having said that, there were some pillar of strength who, throughout this Corona journey, were with me, and they bailed me out of this entire thing. I would like to thank them. Dr. Ashish Dikshit, Dr. Shrikant Saul, both my classmates from school, and Dr. Niranjan Padi, my senior in school. All three of them kept on calling me, kept on asking me, recommended medicine, recommended test, and post-test results, they recommended medicine, and this continued. And till date, they keep calling me if I'm really out or I still have some symptom or not. In addition to that, my family, of course, as expected, they were with me throughout the journey, and that was such a rich feeling when you get call and then they ask about your well-being, messages, and whatnot. And my friends from all over the country and some outside, and I gained sympathy by messaging them that I'm suffering from corona, and they were behind me to ask how am I doing. They were so worried, and I kept updating them, and that was such a nice feeling when you're alone, though amongst them, but you still are alone. You can't see them, you can't touch them, you can't meet them, but the phone was really a great friend which connected me to everyone. Real inspiring journey, I would say, in spite of whatever was going on with my body, in my mind, because 4 deaths, friends, is not a matter of joke. But yes, life has to move on. And these deaths were not like old people. 2 were above 70, I agree, but less than 75. But 2 were 40 to 50, in the age group of between 40 to 50. And that is something that really caused some concern in me. And then we'll discuss what next. Of course, whoever is going through, I must tell them that this will not stay. We'll get through this. So stay positive. And coming to lessons learned, friends, so many lessons learned. I can't explain, but yes, there are certain things that I'll discuss. One thing that comes out is um, shutdown works. Yes, when there was shutdown, in the month of March, April, May, June, July, August, I felt Corona is just a news, and I thought it is something for others, not for me. But then it knocked on my door. It took away people from my family, and I really didn't know what to do. So I blame the shutdown when it was removed. See, I have to blame someone, right? So that's the only thing I blame. And friends, hygiene helps. Uh, Washing hand multiple times and then not touching your nose, mouth, or eyes uh, with bare hand without washing is also a criminal in during this time, or maybe in regular times. But hygiene definitely helps, and one must practice that. And if at all anyone complains about family and friends, I have experienced they do care. They are always there with you, for you. They are part of you. So or you are part of them. But definitely, uh, they are the major positive. Not corona positive, but otherwise. And sorry to say this, but our medical systems are limited. They, uh, for some reason, many hospitals, sorry, all the hospitals in the city didn't have bed, and many deaths happened because people, or still happening because they don't have enough bed, and as if their hands are tied, so we can't complain much. And same is with government; they also are doing whatever they could do. Otherwise, we have to ensure that it is our life, so we have to be careful. We have to manage in best possible manner. And this corona did teach us that whatever we have is enough. We don't need more, and we don't have to go out always. And staying indoors, staying away from people, meaning social distancing, does help, and hence we have to do that instead of complaining. And desi ilaj, the um, uh, the gargling, the inhalation, that really helped me. I would say more than medicine, they were the one who actually gave me solace. And I can never forget the kind of help I have got. And I would highly recommend anyone going through this must do this multiple times, even if they're asymptomatic. And that is such a big thing. But the most important thing, come what may, keep yourself motivated. I can't say positive because already one is corona positive, but keep yourself motivated that uh, I will come out of this. This is just temporary. Once you have this in your mind, trust me, uh, you will come out. I have heard cases where people have uh, got panic out of this pandemic. So instead of pandemic killing them, the panic has killed them, and that is detrimental. So whatever it is, keep yourself motivated. It is just a phase. You do all these things, you will come out safe and sound, and you will tell your success story to others. Thank you, friends. That was my story. I pray God you never go through this, neither anyone in your family nor you. Thank you very much.